Yes. Clearing my throat. We are live. Another miracle has taken place. Wow. For your face. Microphone check 1, 2. You. I just finished work and I manifested the final piece of what I call God numbers or a state of numerology nirvana. Sure. Concerning your Buddha, which simply means to be enlightened or awakened or aware. Okay. So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Boom Om JHE. Om Ahum Vajraguru Padma Siddhe. For you Buddhists, Shalom, Allahu Akbar. Hallelujah. Hey dude, what up, yo? Hey homie, hey girl. However you associate, all are welcome here. Whatever you eat, don't eat. Whatever you think, don't think. If you're tired or not tired. We are more than our bodies. Hence the term bodhisattva for the Buddha. Bodhi means a tree. Your body. Review, Jay, slow it down. You. Bodhi means a tree. The cortex in your brain means the bark of a tree. Goddess Maya gave birth to your Buddha, known as Mercury, Budha in Sanskrit. Maya, aka the earth, mother of Buddha and all the stars and all of us, which is an illusion that gave birth to illusions. But what gave birth to the nothing that gave birth to something? Maya, holding a branch, gave birth to your Buddha, right? Not in a hospital, on a tree. Your cortex etymology means literally the bark of a tree or a bodhi or a body of evidence, bodies of water. People, your student body or bodhi, you're all bodhisattvas or Saturday or Sabbat. Saturn. Wordplay is the pattern. I have come full circle. It's amazing. I'm going to show you evidence of what's the evidence? The evidence that there is more than just, let's just say, Buddhism, Christianity, right? Religion, a belief system, the truth. What does that even mean? Nature, flesh, bones, your brain, blood, your apartment, your salary, if you're cool or uncool, if you're skinny or if you're fat, if you have acne, no acne, if you're traumatized, not traumatized, if you're an atheist or not an atheist, whatever you believe in the earth, this is all going to sum it up with numerology. Wow. I'm going to take my time with this and drink my tea for Taurus. And I'm going to slowly review before I explain the power of what I've just experienced. So the last video before this, I manifested Buddha's birth year in a receipt, in a transaction as a cashier or a transition, okay, which I believe was 564, right, was the year the Buddha or Mercury, metaphor, was so-called born. So I have evidence of that. I showed you that receipt. I manifested when Buddha passed away today. I have that number. I'm going to show you evidence from buying ramen noodles, random, just a bunch of cheap noodles. Okay. I'm going to show you what Buddhism is, what Christianity is, what Islam is, what Judaism is, and what atheism is or isn't. Because none of us know. We're all playing a guessing game and letting someone else stand in place to dictate to us what it is. So when you come in with your point of view, you've been so trained and conditioned that you could even mean well and be good at it, but you're still missing the whole earth and everyone else in it, and those that came before you, and the insects and the animals that we forget about, and nature that came before us, stars and earth that came before us, that made us manifest us, hence the US, United States. I'm going to sum it all up. I've come to the final countdown, the death of the Buddha. I hit that year. I have the receipt showing 483. That is one of the numbers or years the so-called Buddha passed away. Okay, so I have a receipt, previous video, on the birthday of the Buddha, the 5th of May. Yeah, remember that? Watch that video. On that day, time was 7:06. I was born in the year 1976. What up, Eric the Drink? Make sure to tap the notification because this is beautiful. Oh, why, thank you. Eric the Drink. I've come full circle. I've been doing this for years. Lives, videos about numbers. No one seems to get it. A lot of people don't. I'm not mad about that, okay, because it's out there. I'm ahead of my time. So your Hindu god Ravana or Nirvana or Purana, it's the same word, has many heads. Why do all the Hindu gods have many heads and many arms? You have many emotions and many things to deal with, and your creators knew that when they gave birth to you. They gave you gods that show you the different faces, the demon faces and the angel faces on the gods that we think are perfect, that only eat vegetables, that do not watch porn, that aren't lustful, that are all about good and no war. All of them have war in them. Demons made them too. Lustful things made them too, right? The flaws also made them who they are. So we can't just decide this is what it is. And then we're arguing, with no evidence of our own. The priest has to tell you, the guru has to show you, or the sifu, or the master, or the rabbi, or the preacher, or the minister. Your administration is your minister. Your minister has min. Min is mon. Min is the moon. Buddha is the son of the moon in Sanskrit, Buddha. We have a lunate moon bone. I've shown you we are all sons of the moon, atheist or not. You cannot be an atheist when the moon and the sun are in your anatomy. Fact. That means you're in denial. It's okay. You've been exhausted by organized religions. Your parents, the pressure, your preacher, your priest shaming you. You're good, you're bad. You better do this. You better know the ritual. You better pray. You're going to be a sinner. Where are you going to go when you die? None of them really know because they're still alive in the first place. I was given this Buddha yesterday. Okay? What are the odds? And the guy that gave this to me had no idea the numbers I've received concerning Buddha. Had no idea. Okay? So we're all psychic. We're all in tune here. We're all a part of the musical orchestra. We have organs. I'm on fire with it. The church has organs. What is an organ donor? Organite. Organization. Organite. Minerals in a little waxy thing, right? To protect you from what? Radiation. Radharani. Rad, dude. The things you think are good gave birth to your radiation. It's called going both ways. Bisexual, 1 minute they love you, then they hate you. 1 minute you got money and all your friends like you, right? You're cool, you're hot, you're ripped. Next thing you know, you get sick, you lose your muscle, you lose your money. What happens? Everyone's concerned about you, or they're depressed for you, or you might lose your woman, you might lose your man, you might lose your property if you don't have what you think you need. Money, attention, it's bullshit. We know this. I want to be important. I need to find a partner. I need. It's too many needs. We need evidence of our own truth. Evidence that we can prove. Me, this little J, raw Zen guy, going to your Vatican, going to your ancient Africa and Egypt and India and Samaria, wherever. Ancient Ireland, ancient Europe, right? Where all your people are wearing robes, running, your government people running things. Little old me with my receipts will show them all. I have a question for you. What is Vicarus Filii? Who is standing in place of God? In Latin, in Rome. I've hit the numbers in which Rome was founded, 753, all week. I have the receipts. I can't show you all of it. It'll make your head spin, but I have it. I've seen it. I've manifested the number in which Rome was founded, 753 BC. Fact, I have that. Now, it's not about Rome. It's about Buddha. I'm taking my time. I'm waiting for more folks to come up in here for my rhyme. It's sublime. Now, I'm overwhelmed with energy right now because I've been through a lot of stuff. Like, who hasn't? First of all, the world, the way it is. You're born into what? You're born into Organized religions, organized government, organized schools. Your computer has to be organized. Your grammar has to be perfect. Your behavior has to be moral. You have to be perfect. You can't tell everyone about yourself. Otherwise, they'll look at you and they'll be like, oh my God, that one. Be careful of that one. When are they good people? Behind closed doors, what do they do? It's our time. It's our time, YouTube. And those watching me, Big Brother, the community guidelines people who call themselves gods as well, censoring you, telling you what you can and can't say. You can't censor a number. You can't censor magic. You can't censor the supernatural awareness of my solar plexus, the sun in my stomach, and my moon, lunate bone, the son of the moon, my Mercury, Buddha, bone in Sanskrit that you all possess, believe in it or not. Wow. Let me ding my bells. I have Buddha bells. Didn't know why I got them. Now I do. I ding them for you 7 times. They're made of 7 metals, not 1.3, not 5 and something. 7 metals are made in this. 7 stars are in Ursa Major. There are 7 sages. There are 7 dwarfs. 7 days of your week. Fact. You all have a 7 pH balance in your body, and which means if you're imbalanced or a chemical imbalance, what made that happen? You were born with fast food. You were born with GMO, genetic modifications. You were born with needles, side effects from your medications. We know this. Your doctors will give you things in which they don't know what they're doing sometimes. Compassion for them, which you might get something bad later in life and you might get sick. But whoa, it's normal. You better trust them all. How many people I listen to, they got a booster. God bless them. Booster. Boosting themselves up, right? The immune system, they think they need it. They trust science. They don't know what's in it. They don't care. I know what's in it. What's not in it is the magic of you. Someone put it together, decided to put it in a needle and give it to you, and you are none the wiser. You don't read your ingredients, neither did I, right? Your measles and mumps shots, your flu shot, it's all cow uterus. They use the uterus of a cow, first of all, to help you fight off a disease that was caused by an animal, a bat, bird flu. Are you kidding me? Chicken soup is supposed to stop you from getting sick, I thought. I don't eat animals. So then where does swine flu, bird flu come from? They say eat pork when you get cancer because pork is high in iron and calcium. But what was the swine flu? Damn. Now listen to me carefully. I'm not from here. You will get no video like this. It's not ego. I have evidence that I am not who I really am. I am more than me, and so are you. So don't look at me as me. Look at me as something beyond me. You'll understand my video better. Now, who's in here? Anthony Green. I noticed I was just the 7th person that just came on the live a minute ago. Bars. I love my chat room. And I've had no trolls lately. Thank you, YouTube, trying to sell me porn. They usually do. Now, in honor of my animals, let me get something clear about cow farting. We have some humans on this earth who think that cow farts are responsible, Hare Krishna, for polluting the earth. You blame the animal who came before you. You blame the animal that fed you, gave you milk, taught you how to have sex, taught you what Taurus is. This is real talk. Taught you how to hunt, how to ride. Where'd the car come from? Horse drive. We're blaming cow farts. I have certain customers, and I love all my customers, but I had one customer in particular, who's having a rough day, eating meat. So I scanned the hamburger, the dead animal of a Taurus cow. Beep, I scanned it. And she goes to me, yeah, these cow farts aren't helping, are the cow farts? I said, wait a minute. I said, you're blaming a cow? I said, I'm a Taurus. I told her this. I said, I'm a Taurus. I'm a spirit animal cow, and I'm serving you food, and I'm not poisoning you. I said, my spirit Taurus finds what you just said very intense. My cow energy. The Taurus field is making your heart pump. Taurus. Taurus. Cow farts are poisoning you? This one's still eating hamburger meat. While talking about cows are the problem for pollution and not chemtrails, not the government, not plastic bottles from your young ones and all the drinking and the cars driving and the texting and the phone and the 5G towers. You blame a cow fart while eating a cow. I didn't get mad at her. You want to know why? I found out she has terminal cancer, apparently, in which her doctors prescribed her protein, pork, and cow. But ironically, she's blaming the cow that she needs to eat for survival for pollution and her distress and her getting cancer. Yeah, that's happening today. Whoa, we're in a mess. Shame on us blaming the cow. Who's in here? What up, Elliot James? What up, Christine Buckley? What up, Seymour Cuts? Ew. God bless Seymour. What up, Anthony Green? What up, Elliot James? Maybe do Gerson method. Okay, whatever that means, wonderful. But I'm on some other stuff. I'm going to show you the God number method. Enough people are here right now. I'm going to blow your mind. You got to watch the video before this to understand this moment. Woo! I'm going to show you what Buddha means. Buddha is not human. Buddha pertains to a cow, etymology. So when a cow farts, Buddha speaks. You want to kiss some ass? All these terms. You kiss an ass to get a job? Some of you want to get your salad tossed? Parental discretion advised here. Your salad getting tossed to get turned on? Okay, I get it. I've been there. Okay. Really? Cow farts. Elliot James. No, the cancer lady. Oh, okay, I got you. I already gave that woman, I recommended a healer, a urine therapist. I know a urine therapist. Her name is Rosalind Hanson in Minneapolis, who has helped turn a 70-year-old's cancer, pancreatic, turned it around. This poor guy went back to the doctor to say, hey, I'm getting better, right? Doctor goes, nope, you're still positive. Rosalind said, you better get a second opinion. That one gets second opinion. It comes up negative. So that one's doctor was lying to make benefits off that body, to poison them more off of treating their cancer. So you have doctors. This is a fact, YouTube. This is not conspiracy. This is not hate speech. I'm not damning doctors. But you got doctors who are lying in order to make money off of someone, and they're making them sick by lying about it. This is where you live today. God, woo! Elliot James, what up? Yeah, it's true. What up, Ty Hassler? Okay, what is Nirvana numerology? So when did Buddha die? So-called. All right, let me make the screen. This is a huge deal. I've been doing numerology for years. No one taught me how to do it. Okay, I don't have a guru. I had no idea what it was. I just figured it out. My birth name numbers. You all have numbers. You should know what they are because you're all unique. Now, here is the Buddha. Okay, see the numbers. This is a big deal. Now, Buddha was born apparently. Here's the born date. We're going to start slow here. Born when? I scroll over, you find these numbers. You find 563 and 480. When did Buddha die? Blow your mind. Dead. Died right here, so-called. Watch me cook this with no animals. Died when? Blow your mind. Ding, 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 ding. 483? 483, huh? 483. Jay, slow it down, Jay. We don't believe you. What are numbers but just numbers? But your credit card has a number. Your license plate has a number. Your social insecurity has a number. Your spines have 33 bones. Here is my receipt today. Hallelujah. I was born in this month. My birthday is coming up soon. This is my personal receipt. What did it come to? Ding, 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 ding. 483. The death of the Buddha. Watch the video before this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There it is, J.H.E. Russell with my information. Am I blowing your... What? What? Your truthers now? God bless them all. Your gurus, your priests, your Buddhists, God bless them all. Okay? I don't have a temple up in here. I have a bunch of pictures of Vishnu and Radharani and Lakshmi. Why? Because Buddha is an avatar, so-called, of Vishnu. But some Buddhists don't believe that. Some Buddhists don't believe in Buddha. I just showed you who Buddha is. Buddha is numerology. Yes, Elliot James, it's real. It's real. What up, Anthony Green? Golly, it is amazing. Who am I really? Slow it down, Jay. And someone gave me a statue yesterday. Buddha was born in May. I wonder why. The year of Taurus, the month. It's the month of Taurus. Gautama means a bull. So all that stuff about Buddha that we know right now is generic and it's bull. Not credible. Edible. Evidence here. Now I'm going to show you what I do. I do rituals. I'm going to write mantras on this receipt and document this and make a collage. I can make one for you too. If you donate below, whatever you want, I don't care. You don't have to. You want a collage? Trust me, you want one, honey, because I'm on that shit. I'm on it. I'm beyond. I mean, I'm making history, but it's not me doing it. I give it to who? Your stars in the sky and Earth. Those that came before me who didn't make it. Every insect, every bird, every animal, every fish gave me this. Not a mentor or a Taurus. I'll show you what I do. So on this receipt, the year of the Buddha's death, with my name, I'll show you. You can also do this, people. It's a name of Vishnu. There are 1,000 names of Vishnu. So what's the 483rd name of Vishnu? I'm going to blow your minds. I'm going to show you exactly what I be doing. And I put it in the freezer after too. Okay. I'm going to circle my name. So I'm highlighting the moments. It's called a ritual. You better have a ritual. Now, let's look up the 483rd name of Vishnu to do this correctly, because Buddha is an avatar of Vishnu. I'm looking it up right now. You can all do this. It's called Vishnu Sahasranama. Ranama, Ra, the Egyptian sun god. Ramen noodles. I was buying them today when this number appeared. I'm scrolling. I wonder what it is. I'm very excited. 483, huh? Oh, yeah. I know where I'm going when I leave my flesh, people. I'm already out of my body right now. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? I am living proof of God energy, not just some damn myth and astrology only too. What is 483? My God, I'm so pumped right now. And I'm grateful for my chat room. 483, the name of Vishnu is Sahasramsu, the 1,000 raid. Interesting. I'm going to write that down right now on this receipt. It is Sa Ha S Sahas Ram Ramayana Ram Su. And I'm going to put Om. This is how you do it today, people. You want to be a guru today? Watch this. This is how you do it. That is the 483rd name of Vishnu on the receipt of the death of one of his avatars. 483. There it is. Om. People, this is not a game. Your truthers, step your game up. Step your game up. You God people, you popes, you vicars, all of them gurus, motivational speakers, you celebrities who wake up. You're not woke yet. You slow down. It takes work to get here, honey. It took me years to do this. It's called penance, and it works. God has responded tonight. The death of the Buddha. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Then what I do, I get a picture of that. I put it in a collage, and I email it to myself forever. Yes, Elliot James. Let me get a picture of this receipt. What up, Delan 2? Brother, can I ask you a question? Of course you can, Delan 2. Of course you can. Ask me anything. It's your divine right. Okay. And you're getting this for free. There are people who would be like, I'm a god. I'm going to charge for this. And I'm going to move to India, to the mountains, the Himalayan mountains, and wear robes all day and never have sex and drink alcohol and eat meat. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. But it takes more than that. You have to be aware, have rituals for your creators to respond to you. For example, when you watch any mythology about Vishnu, Shiva, or Krishna, you will always hear this. It doesn't matter how loyal you are. Doesn't matter how much praying you do. Doesn't matter how many rituals you even do. They still might not actually visit you. For years, they say this actually. This is real shit. Okay? Years doing all this praying and penance and yoga and sometimes they're like, yeah, I'm not really feeling you though. I'm not really feeling you. Kind of like when you're an artist, that one hit song, like, I'm not feeling that. How do you know it's a hit record? I'm feeling that one. It's called you have to have the vibe and you have to be connected to nature in a unique way. And you must think outside the box. I'm not in India. I'm not in Tibet, Nepal, Africa, Egypt. I'm not in Iraq. All those sacred places, ancient Ireland. I'm in Iowa. The corn people doing it big. Let me get a picture of this receipt. Wow, I'm grateful, people. This is it. I don't have to do anything else, do I really? But I will. I ain't got to do nothing but kick my feet up. I should be on elephants. I should be fed grapes and have tons of devotees and women. No, I don't want that stuff. Trumpets blowing? No. Being called the God? No. That's the mistake. You are all this. That's the mistake. Yes, Elliot Korn. What up, Antonio Valentin Ayala Fuentes? Thank you for your service. Your strength, generosity are appreciated. Likewise. All right, Delon 2. I'm from the UK. I dance there. Northern Ballet Theatre, Royal Ballet, and Sadler's Wells. Yep. You mentioned 23. That's my number is 5. I was born May 14. Right now, there's 14 of you in here. I was born at 5:45 equals 5. My apartment number is 5. There are 5 elements: earth, water, air, fire, and ether. We have a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. We are the pentagon, the pentagram. It's not evil. You have what? A bicep is 2. Bi. Tricep is 3. Is 5 together. Add it together. If you're intellectual and you only do data, you won't see that and you'll battle me. But what happens in death then is you will be battled by your ignorance. Yes. I don't know because I'm not dead yet, but I got a pretty good idea. If you're arrogant right now, you got your little discounts, your new car, your new job, right? Your vegan food. You can even be a vegan. You can be loving animals and have pets and think you're awesome. This is not my chat room. I'm not jabbing at anybody. It's the majority. You can think you're better and even a flat earther. I'm a cube earther. Earth is the cube in geometry. If you don't know rituals, you don't know numerology, you don't know astrology, and the things that came before you, you are still guessing and you are a bit arrogant and you will be rude to someone who doesn't believe what you believe, which defeats the purpose. We must agree to agree. Agreeing to disagree creates war. And stealing and raping and pillaging and being better and more God figures. And we're right back to square one in ancient times, meaning we love to kill shit and then meditate and do yoga. But I'm going to kill you. I'm going to steal your wife. I'm going to lie to you and I'm getting jealous of you. But I love Shiva, but I'm jealous. I'm better than you, but I love Vishnu, but I'm jealous because I heard you're really good at what you do with rituals. But I like Lakshmi and Durga, but I'm jealous. I like Ganesh. I like Moses. I like Abraham, but I'm jealous of you. I like Christ. I like Jesus, but I'm jealous of you because you don't do what I do. That's not what God is. Done. That is old bullshit. Yes, Anthony Green, exactly. What up, Delon Tooth? Answer my question. What was your question? Pardon me. Aha, here we go. What do you think the karma of selling cocaine is? Whoa! You are psychic. I used to do cocaine. Oh, big time. Oh, yeah, mama. I'm 46 now. I'll be 47 May 14. Okay. In my 20s, when I was a professional ballet dancer with the National Ballet of Canada. Oh, yeah. You can watch my dance videos, just J.H.E. Russell. I had a cocaine addiction. Oh, yes. I had my first hit in Costa Rica, Playa del Coco. I had the real good stuff when I was about 22. Okay, I got it. I was like, whoa, I came back to Canada. I was like, I got to get it. That shit changed everything, honey. Okay, I'll fast forward to today. I no longer do cocaine. I don't judge any addicts because the biggest addiction is food today, and ego and TV and the news, and getting this in your arm and listening to bullshit is more powerful than cocaine. Now, selling cocaine, what is the karma for this? This is a good question. Let me slow down now. Let me ponder this question. First of all, I'm going to ask you, Dylan Tun, do you sell cocaine? Did you sell cocaine? Is that why you were asking me, Dylan, too, from UK? I believe in the UK they call it Charlie, right? Okay, now, it depends on what happened to you. Okay, Dylan Truth, I hate it, man, but I hated cleaning cars for chump change. Oh, I got it. So you're okay. Yes, you get it, Dylan Tooth. Bang on, I'm with you. Now, here's where I'm going to explain the karma. It's levels. Now, if you are desperate and you're struggling, which I hear that you're not making enough money, okay, first of all, you shouldn't have to make money. That's bullshit. You got played there. So technically, by having to get a job for a corporate system for Freemasons, high Freemasons, Illuminati, but we're all that too, right? But we'll go there, okay. Your secret people have been playing with you and me, lying to us, and we're born into a society that tells you, you better make money, you better be an alpha, you better have kids, you can't be gay, all this crap. You have to be Christian, you can't be Muslim, you can't be Hindu. Bullshit. Now, you're a cocaine dealer, you've had a hard life. Your intent is to make money, to better yourself. The karma there, not so bad. However, there's still karma. Why? Because if you're selling poison, it is poison. It is harmful. It will. I know it for a fact. I did it. You are poisoning your people in order for yourself to benefit, which there's karma there. So I would say don't do it. Struggle through your poverty. You need to have more faith in your God, not the ones that the Pope told you, not the ones in paintings of India only in statues, not the ones of Islam and Judaism only, and the Bible and the book. The generator of vitamin D that gave me this number and answered to me is God. You have to have more faith, which means you have to suffer. You have to struggle. That's how you know you have strong faith. That's how you know that you are a firm believer that it will work out. Because you do not have to make any money, but you got to struggle, honey. You want to know why you got to suffer? Because Earth does too. It's called winter, fall, spring, summer. Winter, nature don't do so well. She must hate losing her leaves, those trees. Would she sell cocaine to her tree? I'm not damning you. She would not. She stands there as a tree and deals with it. She keeps her faith by being rooted, grounded in her body of water. Buddha is a metaphor. But humans don't know how to do that because you've been lied to by other humans who are not rooted in the earth. Now, levels to your cocaine selling. If you're a gangbanger, right? The gang people, compassion, the forgotten ones, the pyramid builders, right? If you're a gangbanger and you're just always angry, right? And you're trying to get that money and you're raping women and you've got prostitutes and you're a pimp maybe, and you want to hurt your brother and you don't give a shit, you want to die. The karma is off the charts there. It's just, I'm sorry. The karma is like, woo! It's really hard to get back from that one. So you must be careful with your crack dealing and your trapping and hustling and pimping these hoes and and killing people. That one, almost eternal damnation in some, yes. And I'm not a priest. I'm not perfect. I am not trying to shame you. It's real shit. Kind of like you're a street kid and you want me to give you the real street talk, right? No bullshit. You're like, hey, homie, I'm lost. I'm confused. My mom and dad are alcoholics and they rape me and shit and they kick me out. What do I do? Hey, come here, homie. I got some real shit for you. You have that truth with them, right? You tell them, come over here. We got the best guns, the best women, the best alcohol, the best hustle, the best drugs. We got you. All the police, we got them under our coattails. We got you. Come to us. That's your truth. to sell that bullshit to get that little young one, woman or man, in your gang. The corporate world is a gang too, by the way. Getting a job is a gang, by the way. But here we are, street dude, right? Telling that shit. That's where I'm coming from. I'm telling you the truth. The same way you initiate someone to join your poison clan. Your karma is off the charts. Now, if you're struggling, you just want to do good, it's still bad karma, but not as bad as someone that just wants to, I don't give a fuck. This is all races do this. Not only black, Latino, all races are doing this. All over the world, you're hustling. What's a drug dealer but a McDonald's worker? God bless you. You're selling a cheeseburger. It's not even real meat. That's a drug dealer. The karma, not so bad, because you just want to pay your bills, but you're still poisoning your homie. You get it? Anyone selling fast food is a cocaine dealer. Your medication industry, let's get into that. Karma for them too. They don't know what they're doing. Giving you Ritalin and stuff and all that, right? Giving you legal heroin. You know that stuff. The medication addiction, it's high. But you want to buy a car, right? You want to buy a nice house. You want to brag about being a doctor, right? You want to brag you cured cancer for maybe a few months, a few years. You cured someone's broken hip, but you gave them the drugs, right? Karma off the charts for that one. Their karma far more intense than you in the UK who just simply wants to make it work, but you need to suffer. Deal with it like your animals do. There is no one has it worse than animals. I'm not judging your diet. They get murdered every day for you and me to have the energy to say life sucks. I'm not making enough money, but you had enough money to get some fast food, get some fried chicken. Not my chat room, not damning you. This is a fact. You had enough money to eat a dead creature that didn't get a chance to live as long as you, to complain about life as long as you on the farm. How many chickens are like, oh shit, man, life sucks. But a chicken will not sell crystal meth to another human or another chicken. It will suffer. It will let you do it. Ring, and it will not get revenge. That is called you must accept your suffering and make it better and know that it will get better. How do I know that? I have survived racism, near-death experiences, a car accident that almost took me out, an abusive mother. Are you kidding me? Chronic pain. I have a hip impingement that would make most of you want to do this. 24-hour pain I have, yet my numbers are talking to me and saying, Jay, hang in there, and you suffer like all of nature does with pollution and nuclear shit and man-made shit. For thousands of years, Earth has taken bullshit, war, cannons, gunpowder, watching dead bodies fall, Earth bodies being sacrificed, and Earth took that body, let you bury it. Earth could have said, no, I don't want that one. That one should, no. Earth said, okay, I'll take you. So we have to suffer a little bit, hang in there, and have faith. That's my recommendation to any drug dealer who can't deal with it and do it. Yes, Delon Ton, I'm not from here. You hear me. I'm not judging you. I am making all of us better by speaking your language and not judging you and breaking you down and making you feel guilty. I sell drugs too, homie. It's called meat. I'm a cashier. I do. It gets you high on blood. It's all drugs, dude. I do. I sell edibles. I sell THC edibles. I'm a drug dealer, basically. All of us are to a certain degree. Right? Without your job, without your house, without your car, without your ding-ding and your vagina and your phone and your YouTube, without your drinks and your resume, what do you have? You have a body. You have a body. A bodhisattva, a Buddha. 80% water. You are not your problems. You are not your struggling. It's going to get better. How do I know that? What made the sperm that made you even suffer? That sperm could have said, no, I will not make that one a body. That one's life's going to suck. They're going to be broke. They're going to be poor. No, it still made you who you freaking are. So you have to suffer in order for it to get better. It's called winter, spring, fall. The summer is better, but it's going to go right back to freaking zero. And that tree will suffer like you're broke, homeless, traumatized, pedophiles raping little people. Yep, they're out there, traumatized, rape victims, murder victims, cancer victims, hospital victims. Doctor maybe misdiagnosed you like me. Yep. 200,000 people die from medical errors every year. Fact. The third cause of death from heart disease, the third one, first one, heart disease, obesity, and medical errors. Look it up right now, YouTube. It's not hate speech. I don't want that to be true. That's worse than selling cocaine. But I recommend you just don't do it. You deal with being broke and you make that job a better place. By watching videos like this, you take some stuff I gave you about you and you tell everyone in your job in code what I said to make them better, to make them get a PayPal, to make them get a YouTube and get donations maybe. I have made enough donations to pay my bills. I have. Now I've had a famous truther share my videos, Santos Bonacci, to help me, of course, who's a viral truther, but it's my motivation to deal with my suffering, to deal with being debunked, deal with those that don't get what I do. You hear me? My family, most of them don't hear what I do. I've been disowned by my mother, disowned by my father. You get it? I should be crazy. I should be selling drugs and doing cocaine myself or robbing people, but I will not do that because I know that is more bad karma, more bad karma. Dylan Tooth, most customers you consider friends. Okay, Anthony Green. That was a good question. Anthony Green. Yeah, that makes sense. Dylan Tooth. I am plant-based. You're plant-based. Okay, wonderful. Dylan Tooth. What up, Shannon Christine? Love and bliss to you. What up, One with Nature? My sister-in-law just got a job as a project manager for a pharma company. $100K a year. The karma off the charts with that one. God bless your sister-in-law. First of all, why is it an in-law? What law is this? The law of the sea? Of the dead people? Who made that law? What is coleslaw, the food? Who is tossing our salad? Bar! Don't play with me here. Bars. A sister-in-law. Who's the judge of your family? Right? Father-in-law. What is that? Landlord. Lord? That's a god. Who did this? Now that karma is beyond any cocaine dealer. Your corporate people who are in the secret world and do shit like this and take your truth, their karma is far worse than a cocaine dealer. Because they get billions of people on board with mind control and lies. Fact. So don't worry, Dylan Tooth, you're good. If you can, Dylan Tooth, just stop what you're doing. And hey, man, if you're a plant-based bro, have your own plant-based vegan movement. Sell food. Grow plants. There's other things to sell. Sell wisdom. I make collages. Do you have a hobby, Dylan Tooth? Do you do poetry? Find something else on the side beside hurting someone to make it work. You can do it. I have done it. It is hard work. Well, it took 9 months to make you. It took 9 months to make you and me complain or not complain. Sperm works really freaking hard for us to end up confused, don't it? So we have to suffer. Your mama will always scream in pain to give birth to you and suffer. But if she gave up on you, you wouldn't exist. Hence, you have to suffer. Life has to suck in order for it to be beautiful. Hence, you have to have a villain to your hero, a negative to your positive, a red wire and a blue wire start your car when it dies, not cocaine. And they put gasoline in cocaine, things that are horrible in cocaine that make the nose bleed, and you are killing a universal body that could help you ascend. You get it? You want that body to be healthy. You promote vegan food or truth, not cocaine. And who made cocaine? Hi, YouTube. Who made cocaine really? Where did it come from? Drugs and crack and crystal meth. The street nigga or naga, the serpent, reptilian brain? No, we know where it came from. We won't go there. CIA, FBI. Noriega, Manuel Noriega was a big coke dealer, wasn't he? Ronald Reagan and the US people had a lot of ties to Manuel Noriega. We even trained him. Then he got mad at us and stayed over there and said, fuck America. People, Fidel Castro too. They're all agents doing drugs on you. Fact. The worst karma is your government. But they don't care because they're demented and they're demons. And they don't have to care because God made demons too. And they know how to do rituals. It's called paying your taxes. Where's the moon and the sun when you pay your taxes? Your government knows that. Every year it's different and they know. Hi. Why is it towards February? Taxes. The springtime. When the sun's getting a bit, they know your shit. That's why they get away with it. So just because we hate the government doesn't make them stupid and not into rituals. They know how to fuck with your karma. Pardon my language. Pardon my language. You understand me? It's real out here. It's no game. You will get no truth like this. All right, I can't read everything. Anthony Green, they're going down. Yes. One with nature. Been working on garden last 2 weeks. Great. Dylan Tooth. I'm not in this for the long run, 2 years max to invest into my own car valet business. I just couldn't be a worker man. Well, fine. I'm just telling you, bro, you got to make up for all that poison you sold, though. You do. Now, how do I know that? Dylan Tooth or Dylan Tooth? It works like this. Look at your cocaine dealing like you look at your intestines when you eat the wrong food. Right now, nothing bad happening to you yet, right? Okay, so your intent is to make money and save it. But you know it's poison. Now watch me cook this with no animals. Let's say you're eating stuff. You don't know what it is. You eat it, you eat it, you eat it. Your body's fine, right? You think you're okay. But your intestines are harnessing all the side effects. Now you get an enema flush, Dylan Tooth. You put it up your bum bum. Because I'm curious to know all these years what I've been really doing to myself. Because I might have a lot of money, right? I might have made it work. But what's the truth about my body, which is the money? Whoop, you shit it out. What do you see? Stones, parasites, worms. You get that's karma. So, Dylan Tooth, you need to enema flush your life. Metaphorically, physically, you got to do it with urine. Yes. And you have to do it with the cocaine. How do you do that? You need to have rituals like this. Om, learn mantras. Talk to the sun and the moon barefoot and say you're sorry. It's never too late. Buddha converted a murderer. If you look at Buddha, he didn't judge or she if it was a real thing. Okay? Drug dealer, murderers, rapists, it's true. Buddha would say, come to me and I will convert you. So it's never too late, but you better get into it now and do rituals. Like my receipt numbers, hitting the year of the death of the Buddha. And that's the name of Vishnu, an avatar of Buddha. And let me review for you. This is a miracle. I have hit my Nirvana numerology, the first one to do it in history. And this yuga is me. No ego here. No ego here. Review the year of Buddha's death, 483 BC. So you better do your rituals because I have been forgiven. I have for my dumb shit when he died. So I'm giving you examples. You better find your own way and make good. I know where I'm going when I die, so I can speak to you about your karma because I know my karma. I have evidence of it, right? Of course he does. Dylan Toon, I always say I'm sorry, man. Come on, I say sorry every night. Okay, but you got to do work though, Dylan Toon. I'm just saying, you got to do rituals like your Satanists do. Your Luciferians, your government does rituals. So what would your ritual be? That's up to you, Dylan Toon. But learn the Krishna mantra. It goes like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You got it. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And you say Shiva, boom, om. Then you apologize, burn incense, and you spend hours barefoot on rocks, solar gazing and moon gazing, saying sorry not to humans, Dylan Toon. Say sorry to your dome, and you're good. And you just stop. That's it. Okay? And I don't know everything. Okay, I'm just giving you a bit here. It's more than this, right? Okay. So thank you, Dylan Tooth. You get it. Great. So I just helped someone with their karma. If you want to get at me, I'm rawzen617@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook, JHERUSSELL. My TikTok is rawzen617. I'm on fire there. You want to see magic? Go to my TikTok. TikTok is all full of what? The truth, as well as bullshit. Yes, Hadi Adi, Elliot James. Now, here is my Buddha statue to review for you people. Okay. Now, someone gave me that when I received this receipt the next day. Are you kidding me? And in my previous video, review it, the receipt showed 564, the year of the Buddha's birth. I know that. Yep. On the 5th, the day of his birthday. And this video is in sync with the one before it. So I got the birth and the death with my name on it, honey. You don't need no Dalai Lama asking kids to suck my tongue. Really good look there. No Sadhguru, no Oprah Club, Eckhart Tolle, motivational speaker, TED Talks, all this stuff. Joe Rogan, wonderful. This dude, your Russell Brand is woke. Your celebrities woke. Jim Carrey woke up. Bye. Great. But where's the evidence, people? You ask them. You go to their little talks and you say, I want to see your specific miracles. Don't just give me a bunch of government's evil, New World Order. I don't want Illuminati's. Oh, honey, you show me in order for me to believe you, because Raw Zen 617 has got it. And he's teaching other people how to do it. You must see your birth name numbers or the year of death or birth of your gods. You look them all up. You go shopping. You save that receipt when you see it. You put Om on it, put it in the freezer, and you say, thank you. You're good. The first one in history. How many ages we've had sages who couldn't translate Buddha, Vishnu, Shiva, the Virgin Mary, your Christ Jesus, Allah even, or Abraham. They gave you a book. They gave you curls in your hair. They gave you food to eat. They gave you a temple. Wonder if they didn't show you personal miracles. All the gods they pray to make miracles happen. All of them, Moses parting the seas, metaphor. Water into wine, walking on the water. Buddha stared at a tree for like thousands of years and shit without eating. How? How? Elliot James, drug dealer counseling. Yes. What up, free agent? Buddha bless you too. Elliot James, we can vote our way out of this. Yes, we can. Don't vote. Sorry, YouTube. Hate speech. Don't vote. You don't have to vote. Who told you you have to vote? Don't listen to your friends and your boss and the ones that watch the game and take Viagra. God bless them. And eat protein. They're going to confuse you. They're beautiful too. We love them though. Because I was once that, right? But it's a new day. To be enlightened means to give information, not just say Buddha or Dharma or yoga or get certified, PhD. I've got my master's in fine arts. What does that mean? It's a freaking piece of paper, people. This is the paper of truth. Evidence of numbers. Now you know why all my videos that have numerology get low views. It's intimidating and it scares people who believe in Christ, Allah, Abraham, Buddha, Vishnu. They want it in their own way. And when someone like me shows you Allah, Krishna, Buddha, Virgin Mary, Christ, Jesus in a different way through numbers, I didn't know that I could do it. I don't have to go and listen to someone speak in a Tibetan monk and shave my head and stop having sex and drinking alcohol. Well, you want to make some changes, but my God, if you're living in a world full of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, what would your Buddha do in this age? Would Buddha say F everybody? No, Buddha would stay here, metaphorically, would stay here and say, wow, all right, damn. Come on, let me hear you. What you got to say? Hey, man, hey, Buddha, you know what I mean? Shit, man, I was raped as a kid, you know what I mean? My father and my mother can't hear me. I've got cancer or whatever. I was raped or I'm broke. I'm divorced. I got kids. I can't afford to feed them. I'm homeless. I sell drugs. It's like I keep hearing hip hop tell me to have a big thing and to get hoes and shit. Rock and roll is telling me to live fast and die young. I'm selling drugs to make it work. Buddha, I killed somebody. Buddha, I didn't, but Buddha, I'm a murderer. What would Buddha say? Buddha, Hollywood's out there, Disney, GMOs, fast food, legal poison, side effects of death from the hospital and medication. Buddha would say, stop right there. Whew. My God. My God. Wow. He wouldn't say, you're going to hell. Even Christ would say, wow, let me hear you. Let me give you advice now and tell you what to do. Not leave my temple, you're going to hell. That's what all of them are telling you now, but none of them know what the Christ is, Buddha or the Allah. They all have mercy. They all have compassion, and they're all empathetic. They're all empaths. Why? Because all of them fell from grace too. All of them made mistakes too. All of them had to learn by mistakes. Every god had to be confronted by a demon and tempted by a demon. Now, if you're so powerful as a Buddha or a Christ, Jesus, or an Allah, or an Abraham, or whatever they are, or a Jehovah, why would a demon like Lucifer even come your way to tempt you at all? They should know, oh, that one's too powerful. But they still were like, fuck that one. I'm coming to battle you. Aha. It means they weren't so powerful to ward off the demons. They invited them in to convert them. Every time Krishna slays a demon, he converts the demon into a sage that was trapped and cursed by another guru. Russian doll. Are you kidding me? Doll after doll. You do not know what you're doing out there. Not my chat room. Every time Krishna slays a demon, I'm telling you again, it's to convert that body into an enlightened, humble, and says sorry for what it did. Go watch the story of Krishna. It's not literal killing a demon. You can't kill demons. They're immortal like you. You can convert them or leave them alone. Or let them convert. They'll convert you into their world and you'll be confused and you will die sick, horrible, frustrated, confused, and you will think it's normal. But it's paranormal. My six-pack is abnormal. Why is it a six-pack? 6, the number of Shukra, Venus, the sexual goddess, is your six-pack. Some have an 8-pack. Why is it 6 and 8? You are all numerology. Why do I have 2 nipples and not 3 nipples? People, it's called you are organized. Not your crime and not your corporate system. This video is fire. Not because of me, because of you and the thing that made my sperm. How many truthers tell you, thank God for the creator that made my sperm that made me? Not one will say that. And you all know this. Antonio, the Dalai Lama thing is actually non-sexual. It is a Tibetan thing that is paternal, not sexual. I don't mean to cause harm, but I urge you to research so as to not lie. Whoa. Well, am I lying by saying it's inappropriate to ask an underage child to suck your tongue? First of all, Antonio, that's a different situation. The child in which your Dalai asked to suck the tongue was not a trained Buddhist. It was a strange child they had on the lap of that man. And he's kissing him. It's sexual, honey. That's an inappropriate interaction, Antonio. So, Antonio, be careful with me. Because what you're saying, okay, I hear you. I'm always open. But don't say that I'm lying. I know what I see with my eyes. That child was an innocent child that didn't know anything about Buddha or Buddhism. Innocent, ignorant. And he's asking it to suck his tongue. Inappropriate. If I were to do that right now, inappropriate. So we call it inappropriate sexual behavior. If I put my hand on someone's ass, but in my culture though, in ancient times, Buddhism, grabbing the bum was honoring the god known as Buddha, the butt of Buddha. That's bullshit. That's using religion to get out of looking at someone who's fucked up. A fuck up is a fuck up. Meaning, when I was in university, whenever a professor made a mistake, it was okay. And I saw them make tons of mistakes grammatically. No problem. But when I make a mistake, it's a problem. That's called what you are doing, Antonio. Do not support a man who made a mistake. You call it what it is. A fuck up is a fuck up. And asking a child that is not a Buddhist or is known in that sect to suck your tongue is sexually inappropriate, in my opinion. Let your heroes go, because you don't know what they do behind closed doors. You don't know what I do. But I guarantee you I have no children behind my closed doors kissing on my bum and sucking my tongue. There's pedophilia in Buddhism. There is. Look it up. There's pedophilia in Christianity. We know that. In Catholicism, there's rape in Islam. We know that. And in Hinduism. Big in India. So what are you going to tell me? It's okay. If they're Hindu, they can rape the devotee because the devotee was okay with it. Okay. No. Be careful with me here. A fuck up is a fuck up. And this is how your God figures get away with murder. You always have an excuse for them. I know when shit stinks, honey. Okay? And by the way, I say this with love. Antonio, that was a smart ass comment. And I love you, Antonio, but a smart ass will still fart the most pungent fart that will stink up a whole room. But the smart ass won't know the smart ass farted. Bars. The smart ass will say, oh, I wonder who did that. Do you see my metaphor here? I'm not attacking, but we got to stop defending God people. Let them fuck up. It's our time. It's our time. When did your Dalai Lama ever speak about you having a solar plexus and Buddha being Mercury in Sanskrit? Not one, I guarantee. They'll speak about Dharma. Show me one video where your Dalai Lama showed me the lunate moon bone and Buddha is the son of the moon in Sanskrit. I don't see one video of that. You want to know why? They give you a little bit of truth, but if they give you too much, you won't need no Dalai Lama. You won't need no Pope. So they're smart. It's a freaking business. That's why they don't tell you that shit, but I did. But I ain't no guru. I'm no Dalai. I'm no Lama. I'm a human. Thank you, Anthony Green. These are bars. These are bars for real. Free agent of truth. Yes. Greg. He part of the game. Of course. Greg. Antonio, actually, my friend, served the current Dalai Lama on Emirates flight, and he ordered no women to come to him. Maybe he's gay. I don't know. Listen, people, wake up. You listen. You're asking a little boy to suck your tongue who's not in the Buddha culture, does not know the Dalai Lama from Adam. So that boy is a boy, the Buddha is a Buddha. I mean, your Dalai is a man, right? Maybe he's into little boys. I don't know. But you got some homosexuality issues going on in religion. I am not homophobic, but with young boys and young girls specifically. Why? Because they're innocent and they're ignorant, so-called, like you and I were, and they're easy prey. And your audience members are never going to follow the Dalai Lama everywhere he goes, or your Pope to even know what they do, or your president, or your prime minister, or your rock stars you love so much. You think your damn Beatles are awesome. You think Led Zeppelin's perfect. You think Metallica or Tupac and Biggie, all of them, right? Denzel Washington. We don't know shit about shit. We see them on TV. We hear about them, but nothing about you and me and our solar plexus and numerology and how to get out of this freaking I'm a groupie world. They won't show you that. You want to know why? It's a business in getting you hooked on, well, that one must be the truth, though. They didn't give you shit but gossip and old school sutras and Torahs and Bible thumping. That's it. Anyone can do that if they're good at it. It's called a car salesman, right? Woo! Well, this video is, I'm not from here. Who is speaking right now? Yeah? It's called your creator, not Jay. Bars! I came back again. I've incarnated. I've incarnated again, and I will do it again. I know who I am. I know who I am not. I'm not a believer in what I see on TV and in the news. I'm a decoder of it all. I'm a realist. I give you evidence of your truth. What up, Tia Roberta? Dalai is female. Possible. I wouldn't doubt it. Sure. Forensics. Sure, Tia. I'm with you. There's definitely that going on. I'm with you. It's confusing today. So don't follow shit. What up, Tia? IB Sai Baba was a female too. Interesting. Oh, you bet. Dylan, too. You ever done ketamine, bro? No, I don't think so. Greg, you throw away the key because you don't enter within yourself. Woo! Bars. Christ. Greg, eye dolls. The one-eye dolls. Uh-huh. Your son has one eye. No, it doesn't. I'm lying to you. How do I know it has two? It rises as one. It will set as two. It has three eyes in the middle at 12 o'clock. It's Cyclops. Three eyes like Shiva. Your moon is not one eye only. She looks like one. She rises two in the middle of the dome and sets. She's more than one eye, honey. So someone is playing with you and giving you half the brain you used to have. You are half the man you used to be. Who wears the pants in your relationship? This is all bullshit. You see where I'm going here? Your pop culture, your Pope culture, your soda pop, your papa got a brand new bag and a Rolling Stone, your kidney stones, and your McJagger people are giving you Bud Light, burgers and hot dogs, hot chicks with silicone, and Viagra, and cocaine and heroin and weed. They're giving you all that shit. and great music, but they're making you sick while doing it like your doctor. And you don't know what you have until you get an enema flush. Hence, your ego can't be as big as your fucking intestines. Pardon my language here. Bars! You will never hear that anywhere else. Your ego will never sum up to what you've eaten and drinked your whole life. Your ego is what you shit out, honey. That is your health. And I smoke organic tobacco. I'll say I go through phases. Don't do it. Do it. I'm going through a phase, y'all. I do smoke a little bit. So people, just relax. But I'm still getting omens while breaking the rules. Maybe watching some porn here and there. Oops. Maybe going down there. Oops. What did I do? Oh my God. People, I have evidence. Even through all that crap I did to myself or do, I'm still getting omens beyond anyone you've seen speak to you about any God. And I am not calling myself a God figure. I am one with you. I am your neighbor. Your Dalai Lama should be called Richard Jackson. No fucking Dalai. Your Pope should not be a Pope. It should be, my name is Francisco Jackson. I am with you. I pay taxes like you. Nope, it's I'm better than you. Your sad guru, the viral guru, should not be sad guru. It should be, my name is Jermaine Robinson and I live on an apartment 5 down the street. I'm broke like, yeah, no, they're all better than you making millions and taking your shit. And what are they doing with little boys and girls behind the scene? You don't know and I don't know. So until you know that, don't defend them. You leave them alone. Until you've gone backstage with any God figure, don't defend them. Shh. You leave them alone because you don't know, and you might make an ass of you and me by assuming. This is a great video. Antonio, what do you say now? God bless you. Thank you for responding. I don't mean to insult you. I'm not mad at you, dude. Or imply that sexualizing children is okay. It's not. I just hope to inspire you to research. Oh, yes, I'm just telling you that you have to be hip to what the Dalai Lama did was inappropriate. Antonio, thank you for not holding back. Your authenticity I appreciate, of course. It's not sexual. So I'm just going to ask you, Antonio Valentin, I'm going to ask you this. Thank you, Antonio. I'm going to ask you this. Okay, I hear your point, Antonio. But I'm going to ask you this, Antonio. Antonio, I'm a Buddhist. I was born in Tibet. My whole family was Buddhists. This is a question for you. I'm going on tour now. Okay, so maybe they've had some rituals of things that were sexual that weren't supposed to be. Okay. But this is me. Now I'm doing a tour talking about Dharma and Buddhism and all that stuff you just said. Okay, maybe in the culture where we were grounded in it, there was something going on. Okay, but here I am. I'm on tour. There's a whole bunch of strangers who don't know me now. Antonio. And I say, oh, that little girl there. That little boy, bring them here. They're adorable. Okay, Jay Lama, put them on my lap. And out of nowhere, I say, suck my tongue. Antonio, is that appropriate or inappropriate behavior based on strange child on my lap, not in the culture, and now I'm doing something with my tongue and that child underage sucking on it? If you watch pornography, that's a whole part of porn. It is. There's a whole, why do I know that? Because I've watched it. There's a whole thing about tongue sucking only, nipple sucking. So I'm just saying, Antonio, hallelujah. Woo! You must call a fuck up, honey. That would be a mistake on my part. I would never do this, but you would say, damn, what's he doing? I mean, that's weird. Okay. Otherwise, anything goes today, Antonio. Anything goes. Because in tradition, in ancient times, that was okay. Today, it is not if you are not grounded. Now I'm going to move on from that shit. That was exhausting. Anthony Green. Yeah, this is great. I love it. I love you. Delantun. Anything is possible, but damn, would take some heavy medication to be able to get to the state of my ketamine trips. Okay. I would advise you to be careful with your drugs and just ayahuasca, okay? Maybe some weed here and there, but I would just, I've done some hard stuff, but it creates depression and it will drain you. I'm just being real. We know this. Okay. Spiritual goddess. Wrong is right and right is wrong, apparently. Delantun. Meditation, exactly. Meditation is the same word as medication. Your doctor is lying to you. You got to go through that you got heroin withdrawal? Woo! Honey, don't take no more damn pills from them. They were selling legal heroin, weren't they? We know this. What was it called? I'll find it. Remember that shit? Giving you legal heroin to get off heroin? You suffer through that. How much energy you had when you were like getting high and you were okay with it? It's okay. I'm not damning you. I used to be an addict. But you had all that energy, right, to do it. And okay, now it sucks a bit. You got to stop. Well, it's called reality. It's called winter. Yeah. Death. And then summer. You go through it. You sweat it out. You see the chaos that your earth went through before you were born. You see all the death that came before you. That withdrawal is you seeing your ancestors being killed by their own people and colonists, and being killed by some animals sometimes, and being poisoned, and being lied to, and being mistranslated to. That withdrawal is called being initiated to being a freaking shaman and a guru. You go cold turkey, you deal with it. You got a problem with nicotine, you chew chamomile. It will still suck. How do I know that? Because I had issues with nicotine and stuff. I am still addicted, basically. Caffeine, I do coffee still. I went off it 2 months, went back on it. You see, I'm on this horse too. But I got evidence that God is still in me and that you're not going to be damned if you fuck up here and there. Just be careful how much you do and do rituals. Exercise, fast, enema flush, right? If you smoke organic tobacco, rice paper, do not buy Marlboros. Simple. It's all plastic in there. Speeding up the sickness. Do my lungs sound a bit messed up right now? No, and I smoked for about 6 years organic tobacco. I'm doing experiments. I am draining my chakras to prove to you that anyone telling you, well, if you do that, that's going to fuck up your chakras, they're lying to you because they don't know. It's a theory. But I'm not promoting poison either. You don't want to do anything really. Okay? But most of us are addicts. Hi. We're living in sex, drugs, and rock and roll, not barefoot pyramids, ziggurats. That's a medicine doctor. That's a holistic healer. That's a yogi. No, you're living in fast food eater, Viagra, needle taking, sports game watching, gun toting, voting, racist, homophobic, right? Abortion only, pills, birth control, side effects, medication. You're living in that world. Racism, transgender, it's all confused today. And I'm not hating any of those things. You're living in that world today. You were raised by an alcoholic and now you got to be a Buddhist out of nowhere. It's not realistic. Buddha would not listen to you as a Buddhist. He would listen to you or she as a fucking human. Duh. Of course. Not as, now you must do this and never do that. And if you do, we will banish you from our temple. They were doing that in ancient times. Shame on them for that because of ejaculating or lust or giving in. They couldn't help themselves or eating meat again or whatever. There are Buddhists who eat meat. Theravada Buddhism believes that Buddha's last meal was pork. Fact. Theravada, there are Buddhists who don't believe that shit. You can look it up right now. It's all confusing, dude. There is no system right now that is untainted. So you need to find it within yourself. I have found it within me. I have hit my nirvana. I'm proving you what Kurt Cobain is. Just don't blow your brains out. And do not date no fucking Courtney Love. You punk rockers out there who love people with mental health issues, it's not cool. Even the gangster rappers too. You black folks too. Be careful who you're sleeping with. It's not hot. The I don't give a fuck person is not hot when you have kids. Okay? With them. It's not hot. Grow up. Let it go. You go through withdrawal. I don't want to hear, no, it's too hard. No one loves me. I had a fucked up family. Well, so did I. I was traumatized. So was I. I'm not going to gang bang and look for someone who's even more broken because it's cool and play music that promotes doing drugs. You see it out there. All of it. Right? You know this. Jane's Addiction, for Christ's sake. Great band. But dude, Jane's Addiction. Hello? There's more than that. Wake up. Megadeth is death. Great band. Megadeth? Metallica is metal? I'm going to bang the metal on you, the gun. Metal? is slang for a gun in the ghetto of black culture. I got my metal. I got my heavy metal, yo. Metallica is telling you something. I'm not damning Metallica. But be careful. Do not be attracted to someone who's broken thinking it's cool. It's not. It's the opposite. You want the negative to your positive. How many of you see are looking for someone with the same vibration they have so they can make the same dumb choices and not get better? Because they're weak-willed and they don't want to change and they want to screw someone that will promote their self-destruction because it's too hard to go through withdrawal. You're supposed to suffer what's called 9 months of labor and pain and a C-section maybe. It hurt your mother, right? Well, shame on us. We're all weak today. Not my chat room. Spoiled. Okay? That's called Dharma. Now I'm going to calm down. Okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This be the realest shit I ever wrote in my life. And that's not a Tupac Shakur lyric only. I'm not promoting poison. Rice papers. Okay? Here is your cancer-causing tobacco. It's a leaf. It's a belief. This is not Marlboro. This is different. To break it up. It's food. It curbs your appetite. It's called the tobacco fast, maybe. By the way, apparently, this is what I'm hearing. This is a fact. Your COVID, VACCINE, they're using nicotine in there. Because people who smoke cigarettes, apparently, who smoke, didn't get sick from COVID. I am not promoting smoking. Wakey. Look it up right now. Nicotine is apparently being used, or pardon me, tobacco. I've seen this in your VACCINE. Why, I wonder? Oh, but I thought it caused cancer. Oh, damn it. What up, Dylan Tooth? Aha, Tupac against all odds. He was an agent and an actor. Be careful with your rappers, too. I used to love Tupac. He went to Baltimore School of the Arts, people. He was an actor. Great one, too. Really good. So he goes to Baltimore School of the Arts. He learns spoken word poetry and ballet and theater and Shakespeare. And then he's thug life. There were a lot of gangsters who should have been mad about that. But like, this nigga was an actor? Wait a minute, why am I not in a movie? I kill people for real. But this nigga is on the screen? Yeah, but not the real gangbanger. Why? Because everyone would be afraid of that one. And oh my God. And, no. Yeah, bullshit. Call bullshit. Call a fuck up. Let your heroes go. You are your own hero now. You are your own lama, Buddhist, priest, whatever you want to call your damn self. I'm a metalhead. No problem, dude. I'm not damning metal. Listen, this is not an attack on any genre. But you have to decode it, though, and here there's a message in there. And most of it is promoting self-destruction. It's cool. I get it. It's cool to live fast and die young, right? Not really. Because if you did that, you'd have no stories for your children to survive and figure out how to live long enough to get out of Earth, which means to live as long as you can and not die young. You're supposed to have wisdom for your children. And if you say I'm wrong, you came here as a child who sought wisdom from who? Kurt Cobain? Neil Young? Bob Dylan? Right? Their woke folk music is Freemason letters. I'm not damning them, but folk music is Freemason and FM radio. You need to wake up because they all sell out. Okay? They have to. I'm looking for a heart of gold and I'm getting old. He's telling you to live long, basically. But who is Neil Young? What a name that is. Young. To be young, gifted, and black. Another song. Promoting the black people. But not young, gifted, and white. I'm biracial. I'm every race, every animal, and every insect. Now, Jay, this is a great video. I can't read all your comments. I'll forget what I'm doing. Right now, I'm going to smoke a little bit. Actually, I'm going to take a urine intermission. Nirvana, numerology. Nirvana, numerology. I've hit my plateau. What have you hit? A YouTuber? Okay. What have you hit? An ego? Not my chat room. I'm just saying. Yo, truth movement, step your game up. I want evidence of miracles now. Go ahead and tell someone, oh, but Razen smokes though. But Razen watches porn sometime. Razen, yeah, but Razen got evidence of things that even your Christ, your Buddha, your Vishnu, they all did what I'm doing, making miracles. I'm not calling myself a God figure though. Okay? You're all infinite and complicated. Pardon me, I have to have my ashtray. Or my AT&T. The phone company is ATET, the boat of Horus. ATET is AT&T. The boat of Horus is the crescent moon. It makes the Ark of Noah. And a little invisible ring in the middle is you, your skull. Horus is all of you. It's all Ra, all that shit. Your black folks who say, we're the first, the sons of Ra. People, no one came here first. The same time, with different energies in different parts of the earth, like a rainbow, the same time. No one is better. Different expressions, like trees. Like trees. How many different freaking trees are there? You don't see an oak tree saying, we're the original fucking tree, man. The pine tree sucks, man. That's the devil, like your black folks to white people. Or your white power people. This is stupid. This is stupid, immature, and not realistic. Your trees in nature are far more advanced than your phone, your Bill Gates, your Elon Musk people. When Elon Musk can manifest numbers like this, never mind the fake ass SpaceX, when Elon Musk can have a tree grow out of his hand, then I'll be a believer. Until then, okay? Be careful with your inventors. The Tesla. What, Nikola Tesla? The car? What people, who cares? Even Tesla, Einstein, they were all brilliant, right? Did any of them do this kind of stuff with numbers and bring God in the picture? No, they didn't. Because Einstein didn't believe in God, I believe. Because science was God, right? I am smoking a bodhisattva. A tree. We are the first trees, yeah. Dylan too. What, Greg? Electricities. Tree. Electricities. Good one. Now we have skyscrapers. That's a flat earth reference. How do I know that? People, you ball earthers, I'm gonna whoop you. Woo! I love you. What's a skyscraper? It means a ceiling. It means that there's a dome, honey. Yeah, it's telling you a skyscraper. What's being scraped? You can't scrape a ball spinning around. It's moving all the time. Or it gets scratched all the time and it would implode and there'd be a hole in it and Earth as a bubble would implode and we'd all die, wouldn't we? Or we'd sink. Hence the spinning ball. People, wake up. I know, I'm not from here. And I'm freestyling. It took a long time to make me and to get me here. A lot of rituals. I've channeled God a lot with numbers. So you're hearing God expressed. Not because I'm black or white or whatever. I am aware. A werewolf. Well, the elites will always give you clues. You see that? See those rings there? That line? Now it's gone? That's where you live. Taurus field. Look at it. What's that? What is that? Sulfur? Science? Atoms? Science is doing that? What is that? And it's gone? Yeah, that's called where you live. You understand me? That's numerology. How many rings are there? Why is it only, how many rings are, count? There are 2, 3. That line is doing what? That line don't move. Flat earth. That line is the flat plane, honey. Bars. And it didn't move. Watch this. Look, the line don't move. So if we're on a ball spinning, that line right there should be moving and changing and flattening that way. I debunked ball earth with my lighter. That's called some ghetto shit. That's some ghetto shit. Okay? Wake up, people. Buddha be praised. I'm smoking trees, literally. Tobacco should not kill you. And didn't Pfizer settle for a $2.5 billion fraud settlement in like 2008? Look that one up. And they're making everything happen for you to be happy? You trust fraud people. This is where you live today. All right. It's an hour and a half so far. Okay. Thank you for your comments, but I got to focus now. Who is Buddha? And why birthday in May, where Taurus rules? The cow that we eat. I'll never get tired of showing you your truth. This is not mine. It's called etymology for a reason. I got my master's with this, not from the school. They had no idea what this was. They were like, we didn't know that. Yeah, you didn't know that. Oh, look what etymology is promoting. A cheeseburger. Guys, really? That's Buddha. That's bad karma. That's worse karma than selling cocaine right there. I'm just being real with you. They don't know what they've done there. Killing a cow for that? Woo! The cow is what made your body. It's a fact. Okay, now. Gautama Buddha. What does it mean? It means your cheeseburger, honey. So if you don't know, now you know. Don't give me no crap about animals being protein now. That is a sacred god, not a real human. Why is it a cow or a bull, Chicago bullshit, or an oxygen? What's giving you oxygen? You drink gin? Be careful. It's inverted. It's true, but then your liver, right? Cirrhosis. Some kind of an arthritis. Your doctors will love you then. Beep, beep. Woo! Now. Review day is all about Buddha. But Buddha is all the gods. All of them. And you and me. What does B-U-D-H-A mean? I'm going to do it again for you people who are slow. Your Buddha, that means Mercury. You see it? It's a bit blurry. Hold on. Let me just, well, I'll just do this. I keep saying hold on, hold on, hold on. What am I, a horse? Here it is. If you don't know, now you know, honey. I received that receipt today. This one is talking to me. and has my back and agrees with me. So whatever I do is working. If you agree with it or not, it matters not. I have evidence. A lot of us have thoughts and opinions about books you read. What do you do? Where's your evidence of miracles? People are dying out here, reincarnating out here. For what? For an ego, for a book, for what you thought, for what you thought back in the day? No. You are all past lives and present. You are all of them. What happens to them happens to you. What happens to me happens to you. Words stick to me like glue. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Be careful. Om makes life. Mo makes mo problems. An inverted om is mo money and mo problems, which is om, mo. Larry, Curly, and Mo. Your three stooges, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Father, Son, Holy Spear Chucker, or Spirit, or Athena, the Spear Shaker. Look up what I'm saying. I go fast. I don't waste time. Too many boring videos, right? With just blah, 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 Illuminati. It's a man, it's a woman. And yet we get it. Jesus Christ. All right. Now I'm going to show you once again that you have a lunate moon bone and that you all can do what I am doing. I'm going to prove to you that being an atheist is also not the solution. I understand that, but wake up. It's over-exaggerating. There it is. The lunate bone is the moon. Okay? And it's right here. Idle hands. No one is showing this stuff on YouTube anywhere. Where are they? I've never seen anyone else explain to me the lunate moon bone. I haven't even eaten all day. I've fasted all day. A bit of tobacco. I'm not promoting it, but wake up. Now, let's research that. Oh, before that, hold on. Is Mercury the son of the moon? Hold on here. I'm saying hold on again. Yes, he is. It says son of the moon. Well, that's kind of blurry. Hold on. Let me find this. Pardon me here. There we go. There we go. Son of the moon, honey. Buddha is the son of the moon. Sumya. Okay, that's your Buddha. That's your hand. So, did your Dalai Lama tell you that? No, he didn't. Or she. That's your Buddha. All right. Let it go, people. Let it go. All right, now I'm going to look something else up. Yep, there it is. Tobacco plants contribute key ingredient for COVID-19 vaccine. Ah, I thought it caused cancer. FDA, what's up with this? What's up with this? Wakey, 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 wakey. Maybe they know something. And what am I smoking right now? You mean this or Marlboros? You want to get good tobacco leaves? Go to this website right here. Everyone who damns things, they don't give you solutions. You go here. It's called Leaf Only. This website. Okay. And look at how beautiful their tobacco is. That's how it looks. A lotus flower. Look at that stuff. Look how cheap it is. Look. This is the stuff. This is the stuff they're telling you causes cancer, people. Are you kidding me? I'm just saying. Look at that. It's a lotus flower that gave birth to Buddha. All right. Now I'm not promoting tobacco. I'm just telling you, your government is on board now. When before they were like, oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Delantith, your karma is for selling cocaine and poison. You've made up your mind, okay. But I'm telling you right now, after what I explained to you, now you're a bit arrogant. Kind of. I'm not sure if you're trying to be. Be careful with it. I'm just telling you, you need to wean away from that, honey. If you can wean away from it, you'd be better for that. I'm just telling you for real. You want to listen to someone who's giving you evidence of what good karma will give you. Omens. Okay? You do what you want. I'm just telling you, be careful and just don't do it anymore if you can. Right? You got to grind, man. Find a new inventive way to make your money. You know, your ancestors did it. They weren't selling cocaine back in the day like that. Cocaine is a new thing, pretty much. Not in BC. Okay? And the coca leaf is a different animal. I've had coca leaf in Bogota, okay? And it was just, it's a natural caffeine plant for energy. What makes it cocaine is man's poison, okay? If you are causing suffering to somebody else, you're going to pay for that. Just be prepared for something to happen to you. If you cause suffering for someone to make your life better, you will pay for that. It's called paying a toll. Simple and truth. Yes, Delantooth. Arrogance. You got to be careful. Aries. Are you an Aries, Delantun? Now, I don't have to know you, Delantooth. You're putting all your business out there. I mean, all I know about you is that you sell cocaine and you want to know if it's bad karma, which means you had guilt, which means you already knew the answer. So you're cool, dude, but you came here dumping all your personal baggage to me. You didn't tell me you were plant-based first. You didn't tell me that you're a community person. I'm sure you're a beautiful person, but if you're selling cocaine, it's a fact. You are harming someone and yourself. That's it. It's the truth. You want me to lie to you? Shit. Go to politics then. You'd be a great politician if you want that. I'm just being real. I'm not damning you. I'm giving you real shit, right? You came here to my channel. What, for me to lie and just agree with you? And I mean, come on, man. Ah, Greg Anastas, are you still selling? Oh my goodness. Antonio, I don't mean to play devil's advocate. I know what that means. First of all, why is it devil's advocate? Why can't it be an angel? Have we ever thought of this? So I already know this is where this is going, and God bless you, Antonio. I don't know how to inspire people to listen in general. I'm not talking about you. You are curious enough to question things in general. Okay. Delantun. Aha, I am not offended, brother. Okay, cool, great. So let's move on now to more important things. I've already shown you magic. I've shown you what Buddha is, what God is in numbers. We all have this thing, right? There are some things that I missed in my last presentation that I want to show you. Okay, it's called Karva Choth. Okay, I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to show you where the word rabbi came from. It will blow your mind. It's about plants, of course. So you can all look this up. It says it's a ritual of India. Charva. Hold on. Am I spelling it right? Oh, Karva. K-A-R. Karva Chauth. Kansas City letters. Look up this Karvachauth. I'm looking at it right now. And bear with me. I have to find a specific word. It's called Rabi Crop Cycle. So this is based on the full moon, and I've already shown you that Buddha is this in India. So everything is astrology. So you must moon gaze and solar gaze. Don't worry about it. You will become your own guru. All right, now I got to find something, so it will take me some time. There it is, ding, ding, ding. Now, they use this. Where'd your rabbi come from? There's your Jews right there. A Rabi crop cycle. A rabbi. Hi, what is it? Let's click on it. And many Jews don't know this. There they are, Rabi crops, like your tobacco. Blowing your mind. Who's your real rabbi? Not a human. What does it look like? It's big in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. It looky like this. And you've all seen these in your backyard, haven't you? Ding, 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 ding. Eat this stuff. Eat it raw, doesn't matter. Chew slowly. Or you can boil it in tea. There it is. That's your Judaism. Rabbi, William is Bill, and Richard is Dick. Pardon my language. Fact. We move on now. Now, your Japanese have a style of dance called Buto. You ever heard of Buto? B-U-T-O? Well, let's slow down. Who is Buto? Buto is a goddess. Everything is about women. All right, well, here we go. So Buto, or Bushito, pertains to who? The Nile Delta of Egypt. And what god is it? Wadjet. Look her up. Wad. A wad of tobacco? A wad of spit? And what is your jet blue? Jet? Jet black? Jet magazine? The Jetsons? No, Jay, you're playing around too much. Jay. So that's your Buto. Okay? So-called. Now, what is it in Japan now? I'm curious. See, I'm a dancer too. Oh yeah, professional. Buto Japanese dance. This is paranormal syncretism, baby. There it is. Oh, it's spelt a bit different, right? Okay, there you go. Now you know what it is. It's a Japanese dance. No, it's not. It's a goddess move. So you learn how to dance, people. Learn dance. Dancing with the stars is dancing with your lunate moon bone and your solar plexus. You are a star. Now, what does it look like, Buto? I wonder. Pretty demonic stuff if you look it up. I'm not damning it, by the way. I'm proving a point. Aha! Look at what they're wearing. I wonder what's going on here. They're wearing red. I wonder why. The period, the blood. Okay? And they're all shaved heads. Are they Buddhists? You better wake up, people. It's all connected. A blood sacrifice? Okay. And I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm not damning it. I'm sure it's wonderful. Here's your Buddha, people. In the virgin blood, the Virgin Mary's blood, the period. You better wake up real quick. This is Egyptian or is it Japanese, honey? And they all look like Egyptian pharaohs to me. In the blood of Christ. What is the blood of Christ now for Christians? Where did it come from? This is older than Christianity. You need to think like children, not my chat room, generic, side picking, bum kissing, right? Loving division and all this shit. It's a new day. Okay. Greg, I thought you were asking from a position of having stopped. Good point about the cocaine dealing to Delantune. And I'm cool. Delantune, I've been doing it a year and already hate it, but hated my life. See, right there, you darned yourself. I mean, I'm sure I don't know you, and I'm sure I've got compassion. We all have a hard life. Listen, Delantune, life could be worse. You could be a rotisserie chicken. Think about it. They have sex like you and me and make babies, and the farmer decides, oh, that one's ready. Off with your head, and humans eat it. Wow. Wow. Life could be worse. You could be a rotisserie chicken or hamburger meat. A cow, someone's child in an animal kingdom, being murdered for protein. That's worse than what you and I have right now, whatever we call worse. Why? We're still alive and we're not food for someone to eat. In this life, be careful and be careful. Greg, the only way to break this karma is to stop now and walk through what you're going to have to. Yes, Greg. That's what I said. Delantune and a roof over my head and food on table, but that was it. But anyway, apologies for unloading. It's okay, dude. My baggage. I do it too. LOL. Usually suffer in silence. Just wanted an opinion from other cool awoken beings. Thank you. Of course, dude. I like that comment, man, but I would have killed myself if I didn't start, is what it is. Interesting. You're kind of killing yourself, though, by selling cocaine and other people, though. It's death, right? It's just got to be careful. Not damning you. Antonio, I just mean to clear up possible misunderstanding, that is all. Oh, I'm not mad at you, Antonio. I just recheck what you're talking about with the Dalai Lama and tongue sucking for underage boys. It's just kind of common sense, right? It's inappropriate. Delantooth, I was a virgin working for 20 pounds a week. Delantooth, at 22? Delantune, pretty miserable human life. I don't think so, Delantune. You have a solar plexus and a lunate moon bone. You think your misery into existence. You have to convert your misery. It's a state of being, Delantune. You are saying the words, my life sucks. You can say the words, my life is pretty damn grateful and beautiful, because I am not a rotisserie chicken with my head cut off being eaten by a human. It's one way to see it. Okay? Hey, Delantune, you could be living in the Congo of Africa, where the African militants kidnap babies and get them high on cocaine, yep, and heroin, and train them to murder their own people in Africa. You could be a baby in Africa being raped. You could be in India, one of these beautiful women who wear the robes of God, who get kidnapped and raped by Muslims and Hindus for rituals and raped and gangbanged. Raped. You could be one of those women. That's pretty intense life. And they go on living, most of them, don't they? So I'm just saying, it could be worse. Delantune, funny thing is, bro, I did this all the time. Delantune, could always have my head getting chopped off by Mexican cartels. Right. So stop is my point. That's it. Find another way to make money. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to end my live on this. I've done enough for you all. I have hundreds of things I could show you with numerology. It would make your head spin. Okay, so please donate if you'd like. Below, this video is mostly about this receipt. Okay, and my name JHE and the year that Buddha died. So I'm going to show this again. That's the name of Vishnu right there, and the mantra, a ritual for good karma. There's the date, today. All right. At my store where I work, there's my info. I'm not afraid of you all getting my info because I know, listen, the government already knows who I am. And 483, let's review it again before I leave. If you want to know who God is within you. There it is, 483 CBCE. Wow, dude. Wow. And there you find the term so-called died. And then you find whose name above. So who is talking to me every day? And you. And evidence again, I have a statue from a friend of mine yesterday. What are the odds? So I think it's important to listen to people who have evidence as opposed to those who call themselves things and shit. And thank you, Greg. I appreciate all of you in here. Anyone who came in here, God bless Delantune for being honest. I'd rather have that than someone come up in here just talking generic shit and lying to me. So that's a very, brave person there to do that. Doesn't even know me and wants to, try to figure it out. I'm grateful. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Shiva Boom Om, J-H-E. Om, Ram, Reem, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha. Om Chandra, Yanama. Om Ahum, Vajraguru Pedma Sire. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Allahu Akbar. And hallelujah for you Christians and Catholics and Muslims. And oy vey for you Jews, right? Shalom. And share this. It was supernatural, paranormal, fire. And watch the video before this. Incredible work, Jay. And God bless my chat room. And animals and insects. And nature and fish.